fastball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Rodriguez finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Tony.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping into the box, Nolan Ryan. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Digging in for his second at bat. Roberto Alomar. They'll swing it from the left side right here. Griffey Jr. will get there, and he puts in now. Russell Martin. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Torres.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No leg.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Por encima de mí, solamente papá Dios. Persona por encima de mí, solamente Dios.
Ichiro Suzuki, so far over 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Búscate la hoja. Dice que no tiene panty, quiere que la coja.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The first pitch on its way.
Number 4.
Left side. Aparicio fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Has a look, now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now. That's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
By the way, ¿tú no te diste cuenta que hoy yo te dije algo de tuviste 22 años de tu vida para que se carajo? No me dijiste, no, y no te diste cuenta.
Here now the 2-2. is laid off, and the count runs full.
Yo creyendo que tú
I
tenías
understand pitching
22.
carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
No,
And the
deja
off-balance
el
throw
show.
beats him at first,
Súbete la
and that's a
mini
tough
falda.
play.
Dale
Now at the
falda.
plate, Ken Griffey Jr. His first plate appearance resulted in an
Súbete la
intentional
deja el
walk.
show.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Dímelo, baby, ¿quieres un
Circle change
siete?
is cut on and missed 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Eres de
But
Guaynabo
this
o
will
de
be a
Guaynabo
foul
City.
ball. A line shot to third base.
Esto
Throwing
es un
behind the
mamey.
runner. Not in time.
¿Qué
Now
importa
at
si
the
te
plate,
gusta
Tony Gwynn.
Green
They'll
Bay?
try.
The right fielder.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested
Esto
to
es
see if he has
directo
the
sin
same
parar,
approach this
one
evening.
way.
Gehrig on second. Griffey Jr. on at first with two down. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Bien.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. He flew out in his last
Dale,
at-bat.
baby, bien.
Ryan has his target. Here's the first pitch.
Louis.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped
El
foul.
viejito.
The windup and
El
the
viejito.
0-1.
Yo sé cuál es.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Con envié una foto al Rose, te voy a enganchar.
The 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar has it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Hit sharply on the ground.
Es un thriller.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Es un thriller.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ese.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yo me sentía bien, pero ahora no me siento tan bien porque si te gusta el Rose,
Too
quiere
tight
decir
with
que
that
tus
one.
gustos no son muy
3-0.
buenos.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A llorar.
In there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count still at 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. This is pulled into right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning.
Llorar. Ay, carajo.
Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll try to get it
¿Quieres
going
qué?
here to begin the 4th.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Duro, duro.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it.
Estoy
Looks it
transmitiendo
into his glove, and
el
there's one
juego
gone.
y se escucha todo lo que hablamos.
At the plate, Nolan Ryan.
Nolan.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out.
Sí.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at
No
second.
había entrado nadie hasta ahora.
Flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now. Willie
Ahora que
Mays
entró
is
alguien
1
fue
for
que
2
dije,
in this
mira,
one.
déjame decirle
A ball and no strikes.
que se controle.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Martin will put this into the box. Brooks Robinson was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Joe Morgan. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Ready now, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
¿Qué?
Here's a high pop-up.
Eso no tiene que ver.
He's got it 1 away. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the 0-1. There goes the runner. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at Donaldson. He gathers the throw. Safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in once again, Louis Aparicio. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 1-0 the count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Well hit the other way, and it's into the
cojones, puñeta. Te llamo ya mismo.
He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Digging in now.
Josh Early, ¿cómo le dio para allá Josh Early?
It was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gwynn going back on the warning track. He makes. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line towards center field. Griffey Jr. has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Liner in there for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rogers Hornsby. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off.
Ryan gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
The first baseman.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ken Griffey Jr. becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. No balls and 1 strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
That smoked, but right into the shift. And a base hit there is Jr.
Ya lo que en Griffey, ¿qué le pasa?
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Griffey Jr. aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding into the box, Tony Gwynn. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. No balls and a strike to count. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Pudge Rodriguez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands.
Cabrón, por estar leyendo tu comentario me dieron 2 strikes.
He's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Duke Snider will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Aroldis Chapman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike. One anyway,
for the Dominican Republic, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The catcher,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Russell.
Fouled away.
Martin.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Rodriguez puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and so the batting order turns over now and set to go Willie Mays. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Mays.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fouled off. The 1-2. This is foul right side.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Lifted in the air out to right. Gwynn is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard hit towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in and looking for more. Lou Gehrig tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 0.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the run is Griffey. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. The tag.
Cabrón, tú le bateaste bien porque él tira mucho bajito. Tú siempre tienes el piso ahí abajo. Tú cinca abajo, cabrón.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Te lo dije. Me tiene que sacar en home.
Gehrig rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mays waits on it. 2 down. Settling in now, Tony Gwynn. No hits to this point.
Tony.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-1.
That's inside.
Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the... So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. Last time through was a base hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Kenny Lofton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swing and a liner. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second.
Ópera, puñeta.
And he is back safely at first. And that was
Mira para allá, cabrón. Fui yo sin querer, ¿sabes? No fue que traté de hacer una loquera, fue que sin querer le dimos a los botones.
Digging in, Willie Mays. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air to right field. Gwynn on the move. He's got it. Running play, and that'll retire the side. Fernando Rodney is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Rodney.
A ball and no strikes. Rodney is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off.
Now coming
so we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ready once again, Brooks Robinson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Slider whiffed on. So coming to the plate, Roberto Alomar. On the night, he's 2 for 4. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Britton. Now playing
and he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Giambi.
And he can't field it cleanly. Popped him up. Martin over to his right. 1 out. So striding in, Lou Gehrig. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Frank Thomas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and into left field for a 1-out hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Donaldson juega primera. No, chequea. Tú sabes si Donaldson juega, contéstame rápido cuando veas esto. Tengo 2 minutos. No puedo chequear aquí. No puedo, no sé cómo carajo chequear aquí. Aquí no puedo bajar, me dejan más que ellos dos. Porque si lo saco, eso que se joda.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard.
Si lo saco ahora, ruleta en el cuadro, tira primero y se le cae. Tengo una mierda. Tipo que es cuadro, no puede coger una bola en primera. Pero que se joda, si no anoto esa carrera, pierdo como quiera. A la verga.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
¡Vamos arriba, puñeta! ¡Vamos!
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Cabrón, vete pa'l carajo. ¿Dónde estaba eso? ¿Dónde?
Catchback there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Wow.
Now at the plate,
¿Dónde, cabrón?
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Cosa increíble, cabrón.
Trevor Hoffman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead.
Clutch.
Home run. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Gwynn.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base.
Mira, de nuevo.
Hit of the game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, the catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Cacho, no iba a hacerle swing, pero la vi bien linda.
This is bounced foul. The 1-1. Hot shot.
Vamos arriba.
And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Billy Wagner.
Now batting, the pitcher, Billy Wagner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hoffy gets ahead with the patented changeup here for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Out in front of that one, may have been
Voy a
looking
mandar a robar.
fastball.
Si me sacan de out y cualquier cosa me anotan, Macochen me abre la otra.
Runners on the move for second. Liner toward right center.
Mira.
There to put it away. And
Cogió el turbo ahí a lo último.
stepping up now, Joe Morgan. He'll be the one to get us going here in the
Vamos
bottom
a
of
chequear
inning
aquí.
number 9.
The second baseman.
Josh no tiene primera base. Dejó a Potter ahí. Espérate, voy a tirar para arriba para que
Here's
den
the
bombo.
first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. One down.
Cabrón, ¿viste eso? ¡Qué susto!
At the plate, Russell Martin 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the pitch. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Me sale que me ha enviado como 2 mensajes más, pero no me han salido acá.
Called a pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. And this
Acabó.
ball swung on and hit to center field.
Cabrón,
And this should
qué
do it.
juegazo.
Griffey is there.
Clutch
Makes the
de
catch and the ball game is over.
Donaldson. Todos los honrones que yo doy con Donaldson son perreos. 18 hits, cabrón. Yo le estuve dando a él todo el juego. Eso fueron una entrada ahí de suerte con aquel revolú del toque, de cuando me tiré de pecho y toda la pendeja. Durísimo, puñeta. Yo no quería bajar de nuevo para donde estaba. Vamos a ver qué diamante me dan. ¿Este es Kershaw? ¿O es Jensen? Kershaw. Si fuera el Kershaw del año pasado, que costaba un montón.
Hernandez earlier this year with Seattle. The game in May. And when he completed his warm-ups at that point, he was approached by umpires and was told the toe tap was violating a rule. And the umpires actually contacted officials in New York to get an official ruling at that time, in which his motion was deemed illegal. Runner going here as that's grounded foul. They're going to call a balk. Yeah, this is going to be a balk.
Balk.
Yeah, that time he lifted his foot a little higher off the ground before tapping the ground and throwing it home. So yeah, obviously, that is the issue that Guerin's having trouble with.
And Aaron Boone saying unbelievable.
Former Giant closer Rob Nen had a similar move back in the 90s, but you can see Manny Gonzalez on this one. For some reason, he didn't like it as to the previous ones. Maybe a little too long on the hesitation. And the issue is once you lift your foot off the ground, that you can't touch the ground again before delivering the baseball. I mentioned the closer with the Dodgers, Kenley Jansen's had some issues with that before this year, and it's something that's come up this year.
Well, and when it happened in May, Guerin was told, you know, if he threw a pitch after the toe tap, it would be considered a ball. And if a runner was on base at the time of pitch, it would be considered a balk. But that's what's strange about this is you've seen, I mean, they almost gave him an audition with those warm-up pitches rather than just calling it.
And he's still doing it, but he's doing it, you know, just barely now. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the extent to which he's doing it.
Guerin did it last year and got away with it. When it happened in May, it was the first time it was brought up to him. But clearly you'd think Scott Service, or maybe he tipped off the umpires. He obviously has the inside info, having Guerin on his team earlier this year, and now the first two are...
Ahora mismo están dando la de Pau Pichet, que lo puedes poner ahí en Ciores. Ah, no tiene a Machado así, lo puedes poner en Ciores y Machado a tercera. La de Harper está también ahí, que lo puedes poner en outfield. Busca los Bobets y busca, yo creo que son los Sony Partners.
Era infeliz. A Moments. En Sony Partner. Aquí si haces esas misiones te dan a Billy Williams, si haces esas te dan a Bartolo, si haces eso te dan a Harper, esas te dan a Wainwright, Chris Davis, Nick Senzel, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces, déjame ver qué más hay por acá. Aquí hay una de Griffey también. Entonces, aquí tú te metes y está toda esa vaina. En el sexto inning, si haces toda esta, mira, aquí te dan a Bob Bichette. Entonces, si haces todo eso y llega a 300 estrellas, vas ganando estrellas ahí. Puedes sacar en el sexto programa, sacar a Ken Griffey 99. Pero a ver, aquí están todas las misiones que puedes hacer y toda la cuestión.